POV, you just got your first real job after college graduation. You check your bank account and suddenly feel rich. Seriously, you make more than your parents, and you certainly make more than they made when they were your age. You're like, I'm buying a couch, concert tickets, a new mattress, and maybe a pet lizard. I earned this. But pause. Before you go full influencer, let's talk about a cheat code that could make you free in your 30s. Do you know what I mean by free? I mean not having to work a job if you don't want to, living life on your own terms as early as your 30s. What am I talking about? I'm talking about FIRE, which stands for Financial Independence, Retire Early. Yes, here you are starting your first entry-level role after graduation, your first professional career, and I'm talking about retirement. Well, it's about options, so let's talk. People on this app, especially those trying to sell you something, love to talk about the 9-to-5 trap as if you'll end up in prison and working someplace for 50 years if you do a 9-to-5. But we're calling this the 9-to-5 to freedom pipeline. So let's say that you're 22, you just graduated from college and you're making $52K a year in your entry-level role. But if you live like you make $40K and invest the difference wisely, you could be completely work optional by your mid-40s. Did you hear that? Now, this doesn't mean sitting in a cabin for 40 years doing nothing. Work optional means saying no to a toxic boss without panic, taking sabbaticals, traveling in June and not just July, building your dream business because you're not paycheck chained. In other words, it means freedom. So when should you start thinking about this now? You're 22. Well, compound interest loves youth. Starting at 22 versus 32 could mean hundreds of thousands of dollars more at retirement. Also, you're used to broke college life. It's easier to live lean and invest heavy while your lifestyle expectations are still chill. And 3, you don't need to sacrifice everything. You just need a strategy. Hopefully this appeals to you because, again, it's all about freedom. It's all about living life on your terms instead of your entire life being about a job or a career. So remember, FIRE stands for Financial Independence, Retire Early. And here's the starter kit. Number 1, emergency fund. You should have 3 to 6 months of expenses, which is the first defense against chaos. That should be in your savings account just in case something happens. Number 2, 401k. Contribute at least enough to get the match, which is free money. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it basically means you're putting in the amount that you should put in if your company is going to match. Number 3, Roth IRA. Post-tax contributions equals tax-free withdrawals later. So remember that Roth IRA. And number 4, index funds. There are low fees, there's broad diversification in your investments, and compound growth, it's chef's kiss. Rewind what I just said and do those 4 things now. Okay, so what's the bottom line? You don't have to pick between freedom later and fun now. FIRE is about freedom of choice, not punishment. If you want to work till you're 99, go ahead, but at least do it because you want to, not because you have no choice. And you can still brunch, just maybe not every single day. Every dollar you invest today is your future self buying time back. So congratulations for bagging your first professional role as a college graduate. But don't let time go by. Look at your income and your budget now. Follow the FIRE starter kit that I just talked about. And you're on your way to a freedom where you can determine how long you want to do your career instead of having absolutely no choice. Hopefully that's clear. So drop a fire emoji in the comments if you're ready to work smart, save smart, and peace out early. See you on the next one.